Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with a growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with podcasting. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcasts and content creators.
TNT Cakes, Creations, and more, what we specialize in: red velvet and strawberry cheesecake, chocolate-covered strawberries, custom baby boxes, custom signs, custom tees and sweatshirts, custom sports balls, graduation accessories, custom glasses and tumblers, custom license plates, heat transfers, custom office signs. TNT Cakes, Creations, and more. Give us a call.
This episode of the Big Flex Strongcast is sponsored by G.A.M.G Muscle Gang brand. If you are looking for some help reaching your health and fitness goals with one-on-one training, group training, meal plans, nutritional advice, and more, visit GAMGfitness.com. Do you want to look great while working out with the dopest workout apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, joggers, skull caps, tank tops, and more? Visit www.GAMGfitness.com or email us at GAMGpodcast7@gmail.com. Don't forget to visit us on Instagram or Facebook under G.A.M.G Muscle Gang Fitness, or give us a call at 313-378-7274. That's 313-378-7274.
Oh, yo. Like, yo. Like a yo-yo. What up, y'all? Welcome back to the G.A.M.G, the Big Flex Strongcast. Y'all already know who I am, John Q in this bitch. And of course, we got my host down here. We got Sis in the building, Latoya the Shine.
What's up, bro?
What up, though, sis? Yeah, this is episode 92, so y'all already know what to do when y'all enter the gym. Y'all gotta dap it up. Dap it up. Share, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. And y'all already know what this is. This is where gym conversation meet podcasting. So, like I said, welcome back to the multi-award winning Strongcast, the best health and fitness podcast out there. You know what I'm saying? So we getting it in every week. So hey, look, we got some crazy topics and everything to really make you think. You know what I'm saying? Flex your brain muscles and shit. You know. All right. How was your strong again, sis? Hey, look, I know you finally got a chance to
move.
Yeah, to move. So
all the packing, all the organization actually did pay off.
Okay.
It was an extra long day of getting the things packed into the truck, getting the things unloaded. So we ended so late Saturday night that I didn't get to unpack anything. So I spent Sunday and then half of the day today unpacking and
Okay.
resting my body because
See all that moving and whooped your ass.
Oh my gosh.
Say it whooped. Then whooped your ass. Say you gonna have to start coming on tapping into the G.A.M.G.
I can't tell you.
Say the experience, huh? So you can be prepared for that ass whooping, huh?
Listen, after about my 30th flight of stairs,
Yeah.
I was like, dog, I gotta get in. Like this cannot be. I mean, I think the reality of it is though is that like that is a total
It's a workout.
body
Hell yeah.
workout, and you carry
Absolutely.
your stuff up and down stairs. You should feel that way after
Yeah.
doing that for hours. So I can't be too hard on myself, but I'm so glad it's over. I
Yeah.
love my new apartment.
That's good.
It's like I can just tell like it's different. I feel at peace.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping better.
Okay.
I could be sleeping this well because all this hard work I've been
Hell yeah. You know you got your ass whooped.
But yeah, it feels amazing.
So all right, clap it up. Hey, look, say right before the Super Bowl and everything, huh?
Man, I fucked the Super Bowl.
Hey, I know that's right. Let's see. Far as me, what I end up doing, I had another strong end of not doing too much of shit.
I'm loving this.
You know what I mean? Like just relaxing, man. You know, to be honest with you, I did do something every now and then. I used to do all the time, and I had to do it. I was just at home, just listening to music. You know, just some R&B, some old school music or whatever. You know, with my sounds and everything or whatever, and just vibing. Yep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I grew up in a household. You already know, like my moms and everybody and stuff. Like especially on our block, we listen to music. You know what I'm saying? So we big into music. So you know, I had to go back, say memory lane. You know, and listen to some old school stuff. I mean, I kind of do that anyway. Like one of my favorite genres anyway is like the 80s, 80s music, and then of course say R&B and then just old school stuff. To be honest with you. I really can't say that I listen to like newer stuff. Every now and then I'll hear some newer music and I'll be like, okay, that's kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, it's just like kind of trash. You know what I'm saying in a way. But I'm not going to say I put it like this. It's good for, I guess, probably this generation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's for them. You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's for them. And then it's trendy music.
Yeah.
Everybody's going viral for dancing and covers, and so it's trendy music. The music doesn't really mean anything like it used to back in the 80s and the 90s and even like the early 2000s. Yeah. But it's I did do this though too. I don't know if you caught any of that. The Grammys. That was the first time I caught just a little bit because I never even watch it, right? And I was like I said, it was one of my strong ends. I'm at home, I'm chilling, and I was like, oh, the Grammys on. I was like, all right, I'm gonna tune in for a quick second or whatever, just to see what I see. And I did turn when I tuned in. It was what did this artist win? Was it the best new artist? The chick from Tampa named Doechii or something. Yeah, so so now listen. So
I just really started hearing
it was a song that she performed. I ended up like having to go listen to like her video on like YouTube. I think it's called "The Nile is the River" or something. "The Nile is a River." So it's a song that she, like I said, that she performed. And while she was performing, I'm trying to listen to it, but I really couldn't like totally get it. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up going to the video and I was like, okay, she's with TDE, right? With Kendrick and them, right? So I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then when I started listening to the video and everything, I was able to actually listen. So it says the Nile is the river. So she's talking about, in her life, a lot of things that people be in denial about. And I was like, all right. And then I'm seeing the little visuals and how she was acting and all that. I was like, damn, she actually is killing it. She dope. And I was like, okay.
I have no idea who this chick is.
And the tripped out thing about it is she's a dark skinned rapper or entertainer. You know what I'm saying? And you know how a lot of these companies, you know, they try to go with the light skin and, you know, and all that kind of shit. But she was dope. Her and the girls. And then I seen her do a set on that Tiny Desk thing. And she had like her whole... Yeah.
All the girls had the
she had the whole girl like band, you know, with the trumpets and you know what I mean. They was all dressed. I was like, I'm like, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, she won a Grammy. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, she from Tampa, and a lot of people I'm quite sure are up on her. But like I said, I'm kind of late to the party on that one. But she was one of those artists. I was like, okay, she dope. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's rock with it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check her out. I didn't catch any of the Grammys. I heard Beyonce won for her country album.
Yeah, I seen that, and I'm like, what the fuck is that about? I haven't even heard anybody even, I would say, within our community like that, I guess, you know what I'm saying, listening to it or trying to listen to it.
You got her fans. You got her little beehives or
whatever. I mean, that's probably about, about it, I guess.
It was not worthy to me. In my opinion, K. Michelle is a better country artist if you want to talk about someone who crossed from R&B to country. In my opinion, K. Michelle is better. Yeah. All right.
And then, of course, I did read the headlines because I didn't catch it, but I guess Kendrick Lamar should clean the fuck up. So I think he won about 3 or 4 awards.
I'm not surprised. Was it off of They Not Like Us?
Yeah,
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I think I think his album or whatever. So it's like, so how about that? Ovi Hoes, Mr. Drake himself, you know what I mean? What you gonna do with that and shit?
That's my boy, not too much.
Shit, hey, look, he's sitting up there trying to sue him behind it, which is crazy. We're trying to sue the label behind it. It's like, that's straight up. That's
whole shit. We just gonna
whole work.
That's whole shit.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, how you gonna get into it as far as on some rap battle shit, and then it didn't go the way that you planned it, and now you want to sue the same label that y'all both under?
That's crazy work.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But okay, all right, whatever. But while we speaking about, say, music, it's a I'm gonna say this. It's like a cue speak. All right. I know y'all done seen this right here. We got Detroit rapper Dank Demos sues Lyft, alleges that she was denied a ride over her weight. So have you seen the story?
I did.
All right, so I'm gonna read it just a little bit. All right, it says Detroit rapper Dank Demos is suing the rideshare company Lyft, alleging she wasn't allowed to enter a car she ordered because of her weight. Demos shared video on IG on January 19th that captured the interaction with the alleged Lyft driver who denied her a ride. It says, "Yo, Dank Moss." This is me speaking. "Yo, come train with the G.A.M.G squad." You know what I'm saying? I'll get you together. You won't get denied on getting in people's cars. You know what I'm saying? When you're looking for, say, a healthier lifestyle, you know, you ain't gotta come and be worrying about trying to be, say, a beanpole or nothing like that. It's just gonna get you, you know, a little bit better. And then not only that, you're gonna need to get it together when you're trying to perform. You know, say if you're a great rapper or whatever you're trying to be, you got to get your lungs and everything together. You got to, you know what I'm saying? Because I think she has actually maybe lost a little weight already, but she
okay.
I would just say, you know what I mean, just on the appearance or whatever, you know, she looks like she is, you know, overweight, a little obese. And yeah, it's unhealthy, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? And I don't know, a lot of people, you know, gonna make light of it and, you know, and really go in. You know, I want to hear your opinion. But me being to say the fitness coach / fitness personal trainer, you know, I've had my fat times, you know, when I had my fat pictures and my fat, you know, it's situations where it was hard for me to breathe, to tie up my shoes and all that kind of shit. So, you know, I do have experience with that. So I'm just going to, you know, speak about, you know, just get to moving, you know what I mean, for your health. You know, you want to be around here for a long time. I mean, but if you don't, you know what I mean, if you want to go ahead and kick the bucket, keep on doing what you're doing. But, you know, I don't want to say, you know, do that, but some people don't give a damn, you know. But as a fitness person trainer, I give a damn, you know what I mean. If I can help you, if you're looking for some help, I'm here to help you out. So what's your opinion, sis?
Well, I'm like holding in my laugh as you're being serious about the fitness side of it, because you're like, yeah, as an artist. So, funny story.
You gonna hit me with the artist?
So, look, after I saw the video that she posted,
yeah,
I saw that one day. I saw that she was suing like 2 days later. And then the day that I saw she was suing, I saw a video rotating where she's on the stage performing. And because she's so big, she stumbled back and fell.
Yeah, I see.
So, yeah, there's just so many levels to, sis, get healthy for yourself. Okay, serious note. Joking note. Ha note. Man, listen. The car was already on the struggle bus.
Yeah.
You can hear in the video, the car is like chuck-a-luck-a-luck-a-luck.
Yeah.
Sis, he did you a favor. He saved you some embarrassment, I'm sure.
I mean...
And if you break his car, who gonna pay for that? Are you responsible for that? Is Lyft responsible for that? You know what I mean? Like, it
got to be something in their contract where they probably are void or something, and they probably gotta have your own insurance. I'm quite sure that
you do but your insurance doesn't cover those types of things. Like, that's on you. Like, that's like stuff. Your insurance doesn't cover somebody fat getting in your car and breaking like your wheel bearing or something like that. I don't know.
Your seat or something like that.
It's just anything. Like the whole car, like your back end dragging. It like. I think he made the right call. Now,
I mean, go ahead.
I would like to be on Lyft's lawyer team, because let's just drag this case out for a couple of weeks, and then on the last day, bring in the car that she was trying to get into and let her try to get into it. Record it.
No.
Do it live.
But don't they have the option? Don't a person have an option to order, say, different size vehicles or sedans to SUVs or something?
Like, you are artist, you popping your shit, you got money, you got this, you got that. Baby girl, why you ain't ordering black? Why you ain't ordering XL? Like,
okay.
Yeah.
Now, look, have you ever did any kind of Lyft driving or anything like that before?
Okay. I did, actually.
You have you had any kind of like crazy experience like that?
No, I think the only thing that used to irritate me was when like people would get in my car smelling like cigarette smoke.
Yeah, smelling like
or
ass.
Smelling like they just got out of a hot box of marijuana. Spin around a little bit, air out, because that takes a long time to get out of your car.
Yeah.
So now if I take you, I can't go pick up anybody else immediately because I got to get my car back.
You got to defunk it.
Yeah, you got to defunk it. But I've never had like anything like anybody rude or crazy or overweight. I don't know how I would have handled it if I would have pulled up to pick her up.
Yeah.
I don't know how I would have handled it.
So I always thought about doing that, but that's probably like one of my sticking points of not doing, say, something like Lyft, just, on the side or whatever. However, it's just because I have an issue with things that stink. And not only that, people and shit is nasty. And what I mean by that is you have people that's okay with, roaches and bed bugs and shit like that. And I refuse to deal with people that would get in your car, for one, that stink. You know what I mean? And then let alone say have roaches or bed bugs or anything like that. So it's like me having to, pretty much clean my car pretty much it would be like every stop, right? Yeah. To deal with that's gonna be a lot, what I mean, to deal with. And I'm like, nah, I'm too much of a personable person like that So I just, me myself personally, that's the only thing that why I wouldn't do it. Now I'll go do it in somebody else's car. You know what I'm saying? You know, but my own personal car, nah, I'm good.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it for very long, to be honest.
Yeah.
I just be doing stuff because I be bored.
Yeah.
Like, really.
Yeah.
So it would just be like, I'm going out. This was like right after Marianne graduated, because it's like, dang, like, now I'm going to work. I come home. I don't have anybody to take care of, anybody to talk to. So I would just like go out and do that to entertain myself.
Okay.
But I didn't do it for very long.
Okay. Not like I said, I would do it, but somebody else's shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now in this case like this with a person, you know what I mean, that's a little bit too big. You know, I'm a silly motherfucker, to be honest with you. You know, I was giving you the PC everything, but if I probably would have pulled up, you know what I'm saying, my car was looking like
let's say you drove my car
and I pulled up with her, shit, I would have kept on going. You know what I mean, to be honest with you, like, nah, you know what I'm saying, they gonna have to call somebody else.
Get somebody else to
Denied. Like, you know what I mean, denied. Hey, look, I'm gonna be right on past. I probably wave and shit like, hey, yeah, it's me, but shit, bye. Like, you know what the hell you did. You know what I'm saying?
I hate that they fired him for that. Like,
yeah, I mean,
I think maybe a suspension until we get through the trial and prove that your response was a legitimate response. But I mean, this man I don't know if that was his only job. You know what I mean? But
yeah, I mean, I'm quite sure he can probably find him another, you know, driving job or something to that degree. You know,
well, he about to be all over national news, so might be a bit.
I mean, somebody would probably. I'm telling you, like,
I would pick
people would
him.
probably be
understandable.
understandable. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, man, come on, man. I understand what the hell. Like, I wouldn't. You know what I mean?
Maybe after the trial is over and they determine that was the right call to make.
Yeah.
Because who could prepare you for that? Like, they tell you, you know, if you have someone that's like rude or disrespectful, like you get to rate. The same way they can rate you as a driver, you can rate them as a passenger, because they can be kicked off of Lyft.
Yeah.
But I just feel like, let this pass. Like, I don't think that she should be awarded anything.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like just you got to be fair and protect your drivers.
Yeah.
The same way you want to protect your passengers, and
just
think. Yeah,
I mean, because
they don't prepare you for that. They don't say if you go to pick up somebody that don't fit in your car, how do you handle that? There's no training for that. Well,
here's the deal. Like, I've had like numerous driving jobs, right? And the thing is, like, you have to protect, say, your driver. Say if you picking up somebody that's, you know, a mental patient or something, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And how are you supposed to be protected and you driving? I don't even like people sitting behind me for the most part, because you never know what's, you know, somebody might do. And then, like you said, somebody can be sitting right next to you while you driving and then just have an episode or something. So, you know, it's a sticky situation, you know what I'm saying, when you dealing with, say, the public and, you know, driving and stuff like that sometimes. Yeah. I mean, you look at how many times we done seen crazy shit happen to people getting on public buses. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, all right. So
crazy. I'm interested to see how it play out.
Yeah, me too. Did you have any tea time this week?
You know what? I do have tea time. And because I've been so busy and so tired, I actually took notes on it because it hit me. Okay. And I was like, I don't want to forget.
Okay. What you got, sis?
So tea time today is, we're going to talk about fear of failure. So I think fear of failure is something that we all experience at some point, right? But one of the things that the end of 2024 coming into 2025 has really like shown me over and over and over again is that you will fail at 100% of the things you don't try because you didn't try it. Right?
Absolutely.
But if you try it and you fail, it's an opportunity to try it again and learn from the mistakes that you made and get it correct. Mm-hmm. Don't take the first no or the first failure as an indefinite answer. Yeah. You can always learn from the loss, make it a lesson, and improve it and do better.
Yeah.
But if you never try, then it's a fail.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I totally 100% agree. I mean, just me being a personal trainer, you know, me doing music, me doing, the podcast and stuff like that. Yeah, it's everything to me is not, like you said, it's not a failure if you're trying. You know what I mean? If you're trying, yeah, you're going to go through some trying times. You know what I mean? In order to grow, everything is not going to be in line, you know, and a lot of times you're going to have to learn, say, the ups and downs about whatever you're trying to get into. You know what I mean? That's what's going to make you successful. So, you know, I totally agree.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. So again, we got this trend for 2025.
Yeah.
More action, less talking. We got to stop hindering ourselves with the way things are shaking with our new president. You better start getting out here and trying some stuff.
I mean, well, I put it like this. Like I said, I don't live in fear, so I'm not worried, you know, to be honest with you.
Same.
You know, so, you know, I hear a lot of people like, you know, today, the tariffs, and it's like, well, I mean, the economy been already screwed around for the past 4 years anyway. So if you wasn't complaining about, say, prices and shit 4 or 5 years ago up to this point, hell, what's some more? You know what I'm saying? Time to tighten on up if you ain't got it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All that frivolous spending on bullshit.
Yeah.
Time to cut it out. You know, might need to learn how to fast a little bit. You know, maybe start eating one time a day and
not eating one time a day.
One time a day, shit, like the NOI around this month. You know what I'm saying? For real, you know. Hey, start being a little bit more economic. You know what I mean?
Definitely be a little bit more economic. But
you know,
you got
get them beans. Get them rice and beans.
Okay, so maybe we could start sharing ways to like make meals to definitely
there you
rice
go.
And beans. You might get you some hot dogs.
And we talking about well, the price of Corona's going up. Well, drink Budweiser. How about that? Or don't drink at all. There you go.
Don't drink at all. Try water.
Try water. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Yeah.
You know, shit is gonna happen, and you know, my whole thing is at this point or whatever. What's gonna be people's solutions? You know, because you know, niggas gonna nigger.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Crack is gonna crack.
And Trump is gonna Trump.
You know. So. All right. On that note, we're gonna go ahead and go into this next one. You know what I'm saying? We got a crazy ass story, and it kind of goes on to say, you know, different alternative things to eat and shit, right? Eat or drink, hey, for good nutritionist values and stuff like that. All right. So we have scientists find that cockroach milk is 4 times more nutritious than cow's milk. All right. So it says scientists are exploring unconventional superfoods, including cockroach milk. A 2018 study found that, what is this? Diplotora punctate, a unique cockroach species, produces protein-rich crystals that surpass traditional dairy in nutrition. However, harvesting is impractical, requiring thousands of cockroaches for minimum yield. While cockroach milk boasts 4 times the protein of cow's milk, its large-scale production remains unlikely. What are your thoughts, and will you be trying, say, some cockroach milk in your future to replace the source of protein for all my gym goers, vegans, vegetarian buddies?
I'm nauseous just listening to it. I'm absolutely under no certain circumstances.
Come on, get that cockroach milk, y'all.
Cockroach milk. Who even thought to look into this?
You know
science?
what?
This is disgusting.
But you know what? I'm about to tell you who. The same people that'll say, hey, when you're living out there in the wilderness and shit, and to survive, you got to eat these grubs, right? Yeah, eating all kind of different bugs and shit. How about some ants? How about some, hey, look, how about some crickets and shit like that? Like, you do actually have people out here, you know, eating on that kind of shit.
I'll eat once a day like you suggested. I'm good. Give me my beans and rice.
Yeah.
Who needs protein? Like, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good with cockroach milk. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to have some people and shit like...
disgusting.
Yeah. How about you, Mark? He said no. He said no cockroach milk.
In what world? First of all, who drinks milk for protein?
Well, here's the deal.
For this to even be a selling point.
Well, here's the deal. Okay, say back in the day when we was growing up, you know, you had the little food chart, right? Of what dairy was. You had the cow's milk and cheese and all the rest of this shit, right? Now when you start looking at, you know, that shit is really unhealthy. Not only that, you always have to ask yourself, okay, why are we the only, say, species that is drinking, say, animals' milk, as far as quote unquote a source of protein, and why we just not drinking human milk? I mean, that's what babies do, right? And after say about the age of 2 to 3 years old, to be honest with you, really don't even need that kind of shit no more. So my whole thing would be, hey women, if you out there, you know what I'm saying, want to supply some.
Well, some women do sell their breast milk.
Oh, I know, and it's some people that be out here looking for it to drink it. So you know what I mean. But I guess what I'm saying is, why is that not more common, opposed to say cockroach milk, cow's milk, say soya milk, and you know almond milk, and all the rest of this shit. You know,
because I would have definitely sold some milk. I could have just sat at home and sold milk.
For real, that might be a nice little business and shit.
Let me see. Let me do some research, see if there's pills that can make me lactate. So
hey, the only thing is, and shit, I would think to say after a while and shit, the fun bag's gonna go flat. You gonna be around here. The mix gone bad, like Dave Chappelle or something. So, but I don't know.
But at least I have milk for myself, and
yeah,
I mean, about the cockroach milk.
Yeah, you know, I me myself personally, yeah, I'd rather go with some breast milk than some cockroach milk. Anyway. So you know, to each his own. So look, y'all like to call in on any of these topics. Call in at 810-560-0658. All right. Yeah, that one, when I seen that, okay, I was like, wow, that is crazy. Because people always ask me, you know, about me being a fitness trainer, hey, what's a great source of protein? Now, you know,
cockroach milk.
Yeah, you know, you ain't heard that cockroach milk? Yeah.
Let me tell you what they gonna do. They gonna harvest it, but they gonna sell it at a really high price.
Yeah, I mean, well, they said that you're gonna have to have thousands of them anyway to produce probably the amount that you would need to consume. So
yeah,
but that's crazy.
That's what's gonna happen, and then it's gonna become you got money if you drink
cockroach milk.
Cockroach milk.
Like, man, you just a nasty bastard. You know what I mean? Like I said, I can't even have somebody that I think they got cockroaches get in my car, let alone talking about drinking their milk. Wow, yeah, that is nasty.
That's enough for me.
All right.
You know, I don't ever want to try the crazy stuff.
Like, no, you go first.
Let me know.
Yeah, you let me know.
Question.
Yeah, that is.
That's a Don question for sure.
That is. Hey, look. Hey, cuz.
He working.
I know you work. Hey, look, I know you working right now. But when you catch this replay, you definitely gotta call us and let us know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What you think about this cockroach milk? You know what I'm saying? Because you know how he come in and shit. I got these fava beans or something and shit from India. You know what I mean? It's good for your toenails and shit. You know, you gotta have strong toenails to hang your ass upside down and shit when you gotta whoop somebody's ass. Like what? Yeah.
So yeah, that's a Don question. I'm
you know what I mean?
Going for the. Yeah.
All right. All right, y'all. Hey, look, moving right on along. Just when you think, you know, that topic was kind of crazy, here go another one for y'all. All right. Like I said, these are going to make you think, you know, cockroach milk and everything else. So, applying a male's, let me say this again. Applying a male's underarm sweat to a female's lips is known to help women relax, boost their mood, and help regulate their menstrual cycle. Let me go ahead and finish. Research indicates that exposure to male underarm sweat can positively influence women's mood and hormonal balance. A study conducted by the University of Pennsylvania and the Monell Chemical Senses Center found that when extracts of male underarm perspiration were applied to the upper lips, not just the bottom lips, but the upper lips of female participants, they reported feeling less tense and more relaxed. Come get some of this underarm sweat, goddammit. Hey, look, you too aggressive. You gotta calm down. You need to relax. Let me help you on now. Have you ever heard of this shit? Have you ever heard of this? Come on, sis.
What the hell is going on? Like, what is actually going on here?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I've been finding some crazy shit. So
why do? Oh my! I'm speechless. What prompted this study? How did you determine? How many women did you test? I need to hear from the women.
You know. Now here's the deal. You
could not pay me enough. You could not pay me enough to put somebody's sweaty
armpits
on my upper lip. Not even my own. Like, what the hell? What are we doing?
You gotta make sure you go holler at the nigga after you just got finished hooping too.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Armpit sweat.
So fellas, if you got an aggressive female that's talking too much shit and she act like she needs something to help her calm down, just go rub your underarms upon her motherfucking nose and her lips. You know what I mean? See if that shit work. You know what I mean? I want to hear some I want to hear some results. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear some trials. I want to hear
some real life testimony.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You could not pay me enough to be a part of this trial.
Yeah, that's
disgusting.
I mean, but you know what though? I will say this. So we do know that what is it, like different smells or hormones and all that kind of stuff can change. I know with me, if I smell something that stink, I know I'm gonna change. I'm gonna be ready to slap the shit out of somebody.
Yeah.
I can't stand things that stink. Like I don't know. I just hurry up and just be like, all right, man. That shit is offensive.
I don't like the smell of sweat, and I'm not even just talking about musty.
Yeah.
Because musty is one thing.
No, that
sweat.
Yeah.
You can sweat and not be musty.
Yeah.
I don't even like the smell of non-musty sweat.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Now, let me share something, So I got to share something from the good old doctor at home, you know what I mean? So,
this is a topic she should call,
Yeah, doctor, you might want to go ahead and call, because I will say that she was in a situation, it was about last week or so, where she had a student of hers that actually emailed her about another student that was in the class that was stinking. And she didn't do too good on her exam. So she was stinking that bad. And the whole thing is everybody knows that she stinks. Cause I asked, I said, does the lady stink? She was like, yeah. I said, all right, now. People pay, a lot of money, tuition and stuff like that to be in, school and shit. I don't think that's what they paying for. I know the fuck I'm not. To be honest with you, I'm not going to sit around nobody. I'm serious. Like that shit it would have me to the point where I can't concentrate. Because the first thing that's on my mind, I can't concentrate on my damn test. I'm concentrating on, man, if this person don't get the fuck up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, when something stank like that, I can't do it. Like, I can't be cool. I can't be PC. I can't do none of that. I just can't. Hey, teacher, move me up out of here or move that motherfucker up out of here. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, like, this shit is not going to work. Like,
I definitely cannot do it. And I've had to have difficult conversations as a manager and a director with, my employees, not being on top of they, you know what I mean? And I'm like, are you okay? Like, do you need assistance? Okay. It's kind of like,
you need a care package.
You smell yourself before everybody else.
You would think.
So nobody should ever have to come to you and say, this is inappropriate.
Yeah.
Like you, when you smell that bad, you might need to see a doctor. Like there might be some underlying.
Yeah, there got to be something going on.
Condition.
Yeah. So who knows? Maybe somebody rubbed their underarms up under her whole damn body, and she like, shit, I need to be relaxed all the time, so I ain't never gonna wash this shit off. You know what I mean?
It wasn't her. It was her man sweat on
something. You know what I mean? Like, ooh. So once again,
no, thank you.
Like I said, once again, I really want to hear some some people, you know what I mean, to experiment with that, you know what I mean. If you got a wild girl, you know what I mean, I need to be relaxed, you know what I'm saying, fellas. I make sure y'all tag us or something and let us know how it go, you know what I mean.
Just break up with me.
You know how you give somebody a noogie or something, just throw your underarm up under, her head up under your underarm or something, No,
just break up with me. Like, I'm good. I'm hella good. Just break up with me. I be telling y'all I need a husband.
Like, come here, girl. I got something for you.
I'm just playing. I'm good.
Oh, shit.
That's the girls. Would you, let's reverse the roles. Like, if they said women sweat on your upper lip, would you do it?
Nah.
No, just immediately no?
Nah. I'm good. Like I said, I can't stuff that stink or anything, but some people, like you said,
it's not the musty sweat.
No, it's still sweat. No, it's still sweat. Like, you know what I'm saying? I work out at a gym, right? You know what I mean? We sweat and stuff like that or whatever, but I'm wiping stuff off. I have a workout towel. Yeah, I don't do that. Like, you know what I mean? I just, I can't do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
that's just not in my, that's not in my nature or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So...
Like, it's just not.
Did you
the only
particular topic? Did she have an opinion on this?
I told her about it. She was just like, "Oh, it's a good topic," but I don't think she knew how far we was going. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So, but I will say this: like, I think the only way that sweat like that is probably acceptable is when you intimate with your partner. That's the only reason why you can. That's the only way you can kind of like justify, say, sweat on sweat or something.
Well, I would.
You know what I'm saying?
I would agree with that, but I'm immediately showering after.
Oh, you got to. Or actually, you got to probably do it before, shower before, and then maybe the sweat from that, and then shower again.
Obvious.
Like, yeah,
Yeah, no. But if you sweat on me, like immediately move so I can go shower.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So, to each his own. And like I said, y'all, make sure y'all call in at 810-560-0658. All right? Let us know. And like I said, y'all make sure y'all tag us or something if y'all want to go ahead and let us know how this experiment goes for y'all.
I need somebody to try it. I need somebody to try it. I need like 4 people. Can we get a good little trial run?
Or something.
Report back.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, let us know. Hey, look, win a shirt or something. I'll give you a shirt or a hoodie or something. You know what I'm saying? Give you a G.A.M.G. Gym Animal Muscle Gang hoodie or something. Man, everything on it, Yeah. All right. Let's see how they go. All right, y'all. We winding down. This is going to be the last topic for the night. I think this one is it's going to touch home a little bit, for some people that's out there listening. So, as you know, the orange orangutan is back in the building. So, Trump is offering, say, federal workers buyouts with about 8 months' pay in an effort to shrink government. Should or would you take the buyout from your current job if given an opportunity? What is your backup plan if you have, if your job was to lay you off today? And do you currently, say, have a side hustle or anything of value as far as work skills where you can survive without your, regular 9 to 5? So what y'all think about, say, these, these possible, pay, buyouts, I would say. Because eventually you already know they're going to get laid off or those jobs are going away, because you definitely want to shrink government.
I feel like what he's doing is he is dismantling the checks and balances.
Do you think so, or do you think that it is a lot of jobs or whatever that's actually proven to be not even efficient in a lot of different areas? Like it's a lot of what you want to call that where they put in too much money in that in those jobs or whatever, and they can be more efficient in other areas to kind of like fill those areas. So like I heard people like, oh, we got to go back to the office. It's like, yeah, I mean, a lot of people wasn't in the office due to the pandemic, right? So now, okay, if you don't want to go back to the office and stuff like that, what are you doing? Like, you know what I mean? So if you can work from home, you got to still understand, like, okay, this AI shit is real. You know what I mean? So certain jobs and stuff like that is going to be lost anyway due to, say, technology, right? Then if you have, who knows? Like, you kind of always, far as if you're a conservative, right? Or, if you understand, say, government itself, you really don't want to have a lot of overreach and a lot of government just in general. You know what I mean? You want to be efficient, but you don't want to be, putting money where, in a lot of these different quote unquote jobs or whatever, that's not being efficient for what you need. So, I mean, what are your thoughts?
I think we have to be very careful about AI taking over things, because if it can take over these things for the government, then it can take over these things in civilian positions. And then what happens to the people? What happens to the economy? What happens to the workforce?
Yeah.
We can only have so many hairdressers or makeup artists or nail techs, because who's buying your services if all of these people are out of work? Like, even if you have a side hustle, if nobody's making money, who can support your business? Yeah. So I think we have to be very careful about cutting workforces and replacing people with AIs, because that's just a huge domino effect. I used to work for the government. I am having a really difficult time, and I still have friends and family that work for the government. Yeah. So I'm having a very difficult time. This is definitely something that hits home for me. Yeah. With the concept of, I'll give you 8 months pay to let your job go. Because, and I'm going to say this.
Now, what other choice do you really have? If he offering you that, but you already can see the writing's on the wall as far as if they offer you that, then you already know they're going to go ahead and probably,
you might as well,
they're going to go ahead and cut it. Yeah, they're going to cut their job, Yeah.
I mean, I just feel like these blanket statements and this quick movement, our system is going to crash. Like, he's not saying, I am going to cut in this department of government workers. You know what I mean? Like, he's not saying I'm cutting from the VA, or I'm cutting from, these contracts, or I'm cutting from this, or I'm cutting from that. Like, he's just saying general across the board, I'm cutting government workers. Like, everybody is getting these emails. Everybody that works for the government is getting these emails. What if everybody accepted it out of fear that everybody was going to have to go? Yeah. Now what?
Okay, so now here's the deal. So, question is, what backup plan would a person probably have then? You plan on just trying to find another job, or like I said, if you're an entrepreneur, would you say, if you do take the buyout, would you take that money and try to put, invest that into, say, whatever kind of business that you have?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Okay. If I took the buyout, I would save that money. If I was going to start my own business.
No, I'm saying if you already had like a business already kind of like started while you still at that, at that job.
I'm keeping that money for the security of paying my bills.
Mm-hmm.
And if I need a loan or a grant, then I'm going to look at other ways of funding this business. But I'm not going to take this 8 months worth of pay. First of all, 8 months worth of pay, depending on what you make, may not carry you far.
Right.
So keep that for security, and find grants or free money or a loan to.
Well, shit, what if you cutting that shit too?
Yeah.
What if you cutting that shit too?
You better get it now.
Yeah, so it just, once again, it's something to think about, you know what I mean? Because it's happening, and then we already know on, not to just say even these federal jobs, but look at all these other jobs and stuff that's being cut, layoffs and stuff like that. And you, like I said, it's coming because of the way that technology does. This is one of the main reasons, where what technology is made up for. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's to reduce money far as on paying people for their labor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And to maximize, their money, their dollars and stuff like that off of exploited labor. You know what I mean? So exploited labor will be, like I said, technology. Mm-hmm. If you can put a machine, to work 24 hours and never has to have, say, any kind of, say, insurance or anything, and never can take a day off, besides like, somebody have to fix on it or something like that. But, these are some real questions people really have to ask themselves,
So let's say that.
Because me, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say like this. With me, if I already kind of figured that this job is going to lay me off, I'd rather just go ahead and take the buyout, take the money like you said, and either already have a backup plan as far as, other job opportunities, or even still maybe investing in what I already have, at least, right? Or take that money into finding a new skill, if it's either getting into coding or anything like that, anything to that degree where you already know, okay, this workforce, you're going to need so many people for whatever, you know what I mean? That's something that you have to do your research to find out, hey, where is there a need at, as far as employment? If it's nursing, if it's,
I was going to say healthcare is always a good field.
There you go.
To be in.
But once again, like I said, a lot of research is pointing to a lot of these jobs are about to be, but declining because of, say, technology.
But there's certain things you just can't replace, like nursing homes and people that work in nursing. You can't replace that with robots. You can't replace that with AI.
Yeah, but even, okay, so look, I was seeing, say, some studies, this has been going on for the past few years, where they already are stating that if you plan on being, say, an attorney, they're already mapping this shit out to where AI or computers and stuff like that is going to be taking over a lot of those jobs, right? And you would think that, how is that even possible?
Right.
I mean, but if you feed an algorithm of the actual laws, Constitution, and everything and stuff like that to fit in, okay, whatever this crime was being committed, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, now you have these parameters that they have to go by, right? And then it's just pretty much check. Okay, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of stuff, believe it or not, we would still feel like, okay, it has to have a human element. But a lot of times the stuff they eliminate. I mean, just even the simplest shit as going to, say, one of these fast food drive-thrus, or going to, say, a self-checkout at like Target, or shit. Look at Amazon. Amazon is cutting they workforce hell of a now. You know what I'm saying? Just because of those fulfillment centers and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Where you got a lot of robots now. It's like shit. You know what I mean?
So I think. This irritated me the other day. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
First of all, I do not go to Walmart. I don't go to any Walmart because every Walmart I've ever gone to has been ghetto and has irritated my soul. So I do not go to Walmart.
Wally World.
But Saturday, I was in a rush. It was the closest thing that was gonna have what I needed, so I went. And then I was irritated because there was not a cashier to be found.
Yep.
Everything was self-checkout.
Automatic. Yep.
if I got to check myself out, then the things that I'm purchasing should be a lower price.
You would think, but they not. And see, that's what we was talking about last week, even with Amazon. The beginning of Amazon was all about, hey, we're going to go ahead and be able to give you a cheaper price because now you don't have to pay that retail price of going to these stores and stuff. Now it's a fucking monopoly. They don't have to cut back on nothing. And you still paying full fucking price.
And you still paying full price.
You know what I mean? Now you're doing somebody
Amazon
else's job.
Just about the convenience of it being delivered to your door.
Yeah. But now, like I said, now you're doing somebody else's job when you're going to self-checkout. You got to check your shit out. You got to put your shit on your own bag.
Your own shit.
There you go. So now, I think society has gotten comfortable with doing that. And this has really been their plan all along, Because if you look at, say Targets and say even Walmart, right? Mm-hmm. Back before they even had these self-checkout centers and stuff like that, they had a lot of lanes, but they only had so many cashiers.
Yeah, it was only a couple of cashiers, yeah.
There you go. They already knew what the hell they was doing. So now, now it's like you said, now you're looking for cashiers to help you and stuff like that, and nobody's to be found.
So I got a question for you on just the business note. Do you think because Chick-fil-A is known for their customer service and for, them being professional, I've never gone to a Chick-fil-A and they be like, we not running drive-through because we don't have enough people. This seems like their people always show up to work. Do you think they would ever decrease their workforce and go to a more self-service or AI?
That I'm not for sure. I mean, when shit get tight, you know what I'm saying? You never know. All right, we got a caller. Welcome to the G.A.M.G, the Big Flex Strong Cast. Who we have on the line? Uh-oh.
Oh, we missed him. Call back.
Uh-oh. Call back, caller. But yeah, I'm not for sure. I mean, they seem like they really into, say, being a religious base. So you kind of... Welcome to the G.A.M.G, the Big Flex Strong Cast. Who we have on the line?
What up, though? This your boy, Willie.
Oh, Willie. What up, though, Willie?
What up, though?
Shit, man. What's going on with you?
Not much, man. Just chiming in. What up, though, Toy?
Hey, what up? What you want to talk to us about today?
Man, I was going to say, I heard you say that healthcare wasn't going to turn to AI. I had seen something... They was showing an AI robot in a room. I guess it was kind of supposed to take the place of a nurse.
Oh wow!
That's not gonna happen.
So it was a video. I haven't probably sent it to you, but it was showing it sits in the room and it had a name, and then you could talk to it, and it would take its vitals. I guess do a whole bunch of other stuff. I don't think it administers shots or nothing like that.
But you know what though? I
don't think it can it can do monitoring. Yeah. The systems are already doing that. So it could probably do a more detailed monitoring of
your vitals and stuff like that.
Patient. Yeah. But it could never replace a nurse because it cannot do med passes. It cannot make decisions. It cannot do CPR. It cannot respond to a fall. So there are certain things that it might be able to do to help the nurses, because in healthcare, nursing has been historically a position where they just always need more nurses. Yeah. There's never enough nurses. There's always. But I
have seen this where you done had, say, doctors performing surgery on a patient in, say, like another country. Yeah. Using, say, technology for one. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not gonna say that it's never gonna be not possible. If there's a way to eliminate any kind of aspect of a nurse's job, I'm quite sure they're gonna do it.
I think they
know what I mean?
I think they can help lighten the load, but I don't think they could ever fully replace a nurse. Yeah. It's just like I said, they always need help, so I think that it can lighten the load and make it so that they don't have to have traveling nurses, because when they have to bring in traveling nurses for the lack of nurses, they pay a lot more money for the nurses to travel and stay there in those contracts. So I think it could be helpful, but I don't think it would ever replace. Even in the situation where they're doing the robotic surgeries and the doctor is not physically in that location, there still has to be anesthesiology in the room. There still has to be techs in the room. There still has to be nurses in the room to tend to the patient. So you might have it to where the doctors can treat more people with their specialty because they're in a different country and the person is here to prevent the travel, but you're still going to need the support staff in the room.
Yeah.
All right.
So look,
let me ask you this one other question. You seen that viral video of that guy in a restaurant? He's a robot.
No, I haven't seen that one.
I'm gonna have to send it to you.
Yeah, send it to me.
This guy, he's a robot, and he's walking one way, and his head just spins around at one time.
Oh, you know what? You know what? I did see that. It was a black guy at that. I seen that.
He looks like a real man.
Yeah, and
he looked just like a real man.
Yeah, look like a real man.
But
I don't know if that's some kind of
his head spins around.
Yeah, I don't know if that's truly. Like not a doctor video or something. Yeah. I seen exactly what you're talking about. But it was like a bald head, kind of heavier set black guy. Looked like he up in a restaurant, and he just every time he moves, it's like his head's turning, his arms moving, all in different directions. But it's like it's kind of it's kind of crazy. I know exactly what you're talking about, though.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. All right. All right, Mr. TNT Cakes Creations and more. Hey, look, what would you have your AI robot doing this shit for you? How about that?
Man, you know what? That's funny because I just told my counterpart, the wife, I said, you know what? We need 2 more of you. We need one in here running the light so you can get some sleep.
Right. I mean, I don't think it's all going to be, totally bad, I would say, but I think people just better, be aware, man, and be conscious of what they really putting their money into, like on some of these businesses and stuff like that. These restaurants or whatever, because there's no way, like if I know that a restaurant has AI cooking my food, I'm good. I don't want it. I don't want no soulless ass. Hey, look, I don't want no soulless ass food. You know what I'm saying?
Look, man, I'm gonna tell you this: it ain't even got to do with soulless food. I don't really care for these millennials cooking my food. That's why
I'd rather cook my own shit now anyway. Yeah.
Look, man, I watched some kids a couple years ago. Man, this is when I stopped eating fast food. Mm-hmm. Man, we walked in. We watched the kid come from behind the counter, go into the bathroom with his cell phone in his hand, come back out with his cell phone in his hand, and I'm pretty sure never washed his hands.
Probably not. Probably not.
That cell phone is the nastiest thing.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Carrying around.
Yep.
Because you landed on stuff. Mm-hmm. You got it. People got it with them on the toilet, and they holding on to it and ain't washing their hands after the, so. Yeah. It's crazy, man. So when I saw that, I was just like, you know what, I'm done.
I feel you.
Seriously, man, you get sick and you be trying to figure out how you done got sick, and you can't figure it out.
And be some nasty bastard ain't washed their hands.
Yeah. Exactly. Some kind of virus or something.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, all right, man. Wait, look. Well, thanks for calling in as usual. And y'all make sure y'all holler at TNT Cakes Creations and more for all y'all printable goods. You know what I'm saying? They got everything on deck. So, holler at Willie, a.k.a. Tim. Tim Williams. All right, y'all. All right. Thanks for calling in, bro.
All right, peace.
All right, peace. All right, so, are you prepared? Put it like this. Are you prepared for a possible, if it's going to be a collapse, right? Of everything, are you prepared?
No.
Okay. That's being real?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to say a good, 90 plus %, of us is probably not prepared to that degree. Yeah. I mean, I could say I'm sort of prepared, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But not totally.
Yeah. I think there's certain areas I feel prepared, but then there's so much that would be out of my control, right? Like let's say like during COVID when the grocery stores was running out of food and running out of meat and all of the things, like would I be prepared for something like that?
Yeah.
No, like honestly,
yeah,
absolutely not. The best thing I could probably do for myself is go buy a chicken and I'll have eggs all the time.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
Well, some of the things I think that people definitely need to make sure they have is water. If it's just bottled water or whatever, you know what I mean, for consumption. You know, make sure you keeping some cases of water. You know what I mean? If you can, you know, if you got the space for it and stuff like that, make space for it. Say some water, say some rice or something.
Some rice,
you know what I mean?
beans.
Some beans and shit like that. You know, bread and shit. That shit gonna come and go. You know what I mean? Some oatmeal, stuff like that. Oatmeal, say
grits,
cream of wheat, some grits. You know what I mean? Things like that.
That's good tips, bro. That's good tips.
You know.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm gonna do some research. Maybe we could talk about it next week, depending on what I find. I was talking to my cousin today, and she said it's something going on with eggs because it's like she couldn't find eggs in any store.
Yeah, I mean it's well, for one, they have that what is it? They call it the bird flu shit and whatever. So no telling, you know. So before we get out of here, I'm just gonna say this too. Everything is not going to be doom and gloom. So if you're a type of person that listen to, say, the local news, the CNN, MSNBC, all the regular people, right? Turn that shit off. Because I'm going to tell you, they got the same old talking points. All of them do. And right now, the talking point is, these tariffs and, you're going to be having to spend more on this and spend more on that. And it's like, it's mighty funny to me to where, when you have a media, to quote unquote sound the alarm and shit. It's like, if I was a business, I'm a business person. Say if I have a grocery store and I know that, say, all those outlets are telling people prepare to be paying more, even if it's shit, you know what I'm saying? I got everything at a lower cost. I know I shouldn't be. I'm going to charge you more. I mean, I'm a business person, right? Yeah. So this is pretty much like a preemptive of even if the shit is not supposed to go up, be prepared for it to go up, because that's what this corporation is about, is making money. Making money is the number one rule for their shareholders and their stockholders and stuff like that. So don't be fooled by the bullshit, because we've been paying high ass prices for the past 4 or 5 years anyway, so this is just another, to me, to be honest with you, another money grab. You know what I'm saying, for the people. So once again, y'all, maybe start learning how to do some kind of fasting, where you might have to cut out a meal or two, if things start and get a little tight, I would say, and maybe start making some better choices on what, things to eat. They got the bird flu out here. Fuck them eggs. Fuck that chicken. You know what I'm saying?
That might be good for, what's her name? Dank.
Oh, Dank D-Moss?
Yeah, Dank D-Moss. That might be good
for her. It's a hell of a name, man. You know what I mean? Gonna steal my... It's a cute name for me, man. Yeah.
That might be good for her.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But
the economy forced some boundaries.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and real shit is, we all collectively need to start learning how to grow our own food somehow, some way. All right? Anything else you want to add before we out of here, sis?
Nope. If you ain't trying, you ain't winning.
Yeah, look. Trying, hey, look. As the old guys say, at the gym say, Jack, trying is for losers and winners win. So on that note, we're going to go ahead and flex it up like this. All right. And we're going to see y'all next week, 9 p.m. every Monday night. You know what I'm saying? We probably had a full squad up in the building next week. So make sure y'all tune in and check out our socials on everything. We have some stuff coming for y'all. All right. See y'all next week. Peace.
Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with the growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with podcasting. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcasting, the home for indie podcasts and content creators.
This episode of the Big Flex G.A.M.G is sponsored by G.A.M.G Muscle Gang brand. If you are looking for some help reaching your health and fitness goals with one-on-one training, group training, meal plans, nutritional advice, and more, visit GAMGfitness.com. Do you want to look great while working out with the dopest workout apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, joggers, skull caps, tank tops, and more? Visit www.GAMGfitness.com or email us at GAMGpodcast7@gmail.com. Don't forget to visit us on Instagram or Facebook under G.A.M.G Muscle Gang Fitness, or give us a call at 313-378-7274. That's 313-378-7274.